Okay, Becky, this video is for you. I'm thinking you maybe need to see this in person, kind of, sort of, on my crappy iPhone screen. I apologize. Anyway, I ran out of the studio to take a quick picture. I put my fake baby, I don't have a real baby down here right now, on the beanbag, my lovely roses and ruffles background. And there's my giant softbox. And as you can see, it is not in line with, here, I'll put it down low, low, low. As you can see, it is not in line with my beanbag. It is in front of it a good 6 to 8 inches or so. And that's usually exactly where I'll keep it the entire time. And as you can see, the light, and this gives you a good idea. Use that modeling light at first to kind of give you an idea of where that light's gonna fall. Let's see. Do you see how the light is falling nicely on the face? You don't have harsh shadows. It's nice and lit. That's exactly how it's going to photograph. Now, if I was to turn that light or have it move it towards the beanbag more, it's still in a 90-degree angle, but if I moved it closer to the right from where I'm standing, if I moved it closer right, you're going to have a more harsh light coming towards the baby. And instead of coming like in front of the light and having it just, you know, softly brush the front of the baby, you're going to have it trying to come up over the head and hit the baby. And that's not near as productive. And it ends up causing hot spots on the top of the head and shadows on the face. So instead, you know, just pretend like that light, it's not going to come straight out. You have to remember, it comes from that softbox, and it goes from that edge and it comes out like this. And that's exactly how the light does. So it doesn't just go straight, you know. So don't be afraid to push that that softbox in front of that beanbag until you get, I used to put it too close like you were, and I was getting those shadows and I was getting that harsh hot spots, and I was like so aggravated. And I realized that, hey, this light has a way broader reach than what I realized from the edge. And so I do the same thing with 2 to 3 subjects. And I usually never photograph more than that, just because I never photograph anything newborn or over a year, most in the studio, other than maternity or something, newborn parents. Just like the maternity I had on my page the other day, Becky, that was straight out of the camera other than warming it up and running portraiture. I did nothing to that. Okay, well, I fixed a little couple messed up spots on my wall, but you know, outside of that, I didn't do anything to the shadows. That was straight out of camera. So that gives you an idea of how things should be falling. I didn't find that it was harsh light, or the light fell exactly where I wanted it to on them, and I wanted the background dark anyway. It's why I shot them on that wall. Now, when I shoot on this cream wall, obviously you don't get the major harsh shadows because it's a lighter wall and it bounces around a little bit better, but it's all in the look that you're wanting anyway. And so I hope that gives you a little better idea. Don't be afraid, pull that softbox out, put it down low so that all that soft light is going to be low. Because the higher you put it, then first of all, it's probably not going to hit the baby, and then you're going to still risk having part of that hot spot trying to hit the baby in some form or another. So this way you have all the soft light coming right off the edge, right at their level. So you want that light down at their level. Now when you shoot the parents, yeah, bring it up a little bit, but still never ever have them cut that plane of the light. You want the parents, okay, pretend like my finger is the parents, and they're standing here. You want them right about in there, like right in there. Probably, yeah. That's about right. That's where I have them stand. I'll show them exactly where to stand, and I never have them stand here or here. It's always back here. And that's and so it really brushes the front of them. Don't be afraid to not put them behind the light, like from the edge of it. Like I said, I made the same mistakes at first and got aggravated, but once I realized that light is more capable than what I realized, then I learned, and now my straight out of the cameras are great. I don't have the harshness or the crazy shadows, and I can easily light 2 to 3 subjects with one light. And don't be, I don't know if you have a really large reflector, but if you are getting some shadow, get one of those. But usually that's not a problem. I never use a reflector other than in my other room with the dark wall with one, like when I shoot with it on one subject, then I will use a reflector because I have dark walls in there. But anyway, I hope this helps, and hopefully this won't take forever to upload. Okay, good night.